Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into our video talking about tips for succeeding in an online course. This video is brought to you by Bear Central. We know here at Bear Central that online courses can be very difficult. They're different than anything that you experience in person and require some special attention. We want you to succeed in these courses and we are here to help. The first tip we have is spending time getting comfortable with the online platform. Whether it's a Canvas course or through an alternative platform, it is helpful to sit down and spend some time clicking through the various modules and information to get familiar with its usage. As you can see here, this is an example of a Canvas page. However, you may be using a different platform, so getting yourself acclimated to these platforms is the first step in succeeding. Second tip. You want to identify your professor and technical support and keep their contact information. There may be a time when you have a question about an assignment or content, and this is a great time to reach out to professors. All online professors have some sort of contact information accessible to students. It may be an email, messaging option via the online platform, or their phone number. It is good to write these down, and you may also have a technical issue at some point with the platform, so it is best to go ahead and keep the technical support number or email on hand. The third tip we have for you is to look ahead at upcoming assignments for the semester. It can be helpful at times to keep track of your assignments for the semester and take note of their due dates. This can be done through a planner, a schedule, a scheduling app on your phone or device, or by making a to-do list. By knowing what assignment is coming up, you can plan accordingly for what you might need to do. So using a schedule like this, whether it's a physical one or an online virtual one, can be very helpful in keeping track of your assignments. The fourth tip we have for you is to find your workspace. Online courses can be challenging if you are in a place full of distractions. It is important to identify a specific place where you can focus on your work and feel productive. A productive environment can look different for each individual. It may be a coffee shop, a library, an outdoor space like a park, an empty classroom, the student center, or even your room. It is important that you find and create a space where you can work. If you see here this example, this is a coffee shop, but however, a workspace can look very different depending on your situation and the level of quietness that you desire to do your work. The fifth tip we have is to manage your time. A helpful component for most students is to make a schedule to help manage their time. Certain assignments, quizzes, tests, or projects all require different amounts of time to complete. And as many students, you may have jobs, additional courses, and other responsibilities, so it is important for you to understand your work week and set aside the proper time you need to complete these important pieces. Bear Central has a service called Academic Coaching that can help you with identifying your work week and organizing your schedule. The sixth tip that we have is to take breaks. Make sure you give yourself short breaks as you complete your work. Online courses can be challenging at times, especially if you're staring at a screen for hours. Your mind can only stay focused for so long. It is important to give yourself some small breaks throughout your work day to help your brain recharge. By small breaks, we're referring to 10 to 20-minute breaks, so you can allow yourself a moment to breathe, stretch, go eat something or drink something, and still return to your work understanding what you are doing and where you are. The seventh and last tip that we have is to use your resources. A final recommendation is do not hesitate to use your resources. Lenoir-Rhyne has a variety of resources available to all students at no extra cost. If you are curious about what is available to you, do not hesitate to reach out to Bear Central, as they are happy to be a first point of contact to help you connect to other resources on campus. You are already paying the fee of tuition, so you might as well use the resources to your advantage. Thank you so much for tuning into this presentation. We hope that these tips provided you with some insight on what you can do to succeed in your online courses, either now or in the future. Go Bears!